Precious Metal Summit 2018. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, again here in Zurich. And now we are on the first day in the afternoon. And my first interview partner here is Jeff Rowe, the geologist from Tudor Gold. Welcome this afternoon.
Thank you.
Yeah, great to have you here. Tudor Gold, I think it's approximately like 6-7 months ago I spoke with some of your team. Maybe we can recap a little bit. 2018 was not a bad year for you guys. You had some phenomenal drill results, right?
Pretty nice results, yes.
Yeah. So you can comment on that a bit, please?
Yeah, in 2018, the drilling continued basically what was done in 2017, just extending further to the north and to the west. There were 9 deep holes down to 900 meters of depth.
Oh, wow.
And some pretty broad intercepts of good gold grades, up to about 480 meters was the widest one.
And what is like half a gram gold I saw in your presentation?
Yeah, half to 0.7.
Yeah. So that means like 482 meters, like continuous grade.
Mineralization, yes.
Jesus, that's crazy. And it started from surface?
In some of the holes, yeah, as it seems a bit deeper as we get into the mountain a bit.
Fantastic. So how was the summer drill program then this year? I mean, you have only like a 4 or 5 months window, I would call it, that you really can drill aggressively. Yeah. So what have you done in that summer?
This last summer?
Yeah. This year.
Yeah, that was 9 drill holes. As I said, there were 2 drills there, and they're deep holes, so they take a long time to drill. And it was a little bit late summer getting started, so really only about a 3.5 month window there to do that drilling.
And you have released already all holes, or do we still, let's say, get some results outstanding?
Yeah, we're waiting for the better holes, but 6 of the drill holes have come in. 3 are still in the lab. They keep promising we'll have those results, but maybe within the next 2 to 3 weeks.
Oh, nice. So we get some news flow here.
Yeah, fairly soon.
Fantastic. So I think you have like an extraordinary location because you are like, I would call it sandwiched between Brucejack and Seabridge, right?
Absolutely.
So what makes this situation so special?
Well, it's special because it's a huge hydrothermal system on Seabridge's property. It extends for 10 kilometers across their property and keeps going right across Treaty Creek's property for at least another 5 kilometers.
And I saw in your presentation also they will build like, 23-kilometer tunnel underneath your property also. So what is that for, and what does it maybe imply for your company?
It's because of the glaciers in that area. It's kind of a tough access to get into the Seabridge deposits. So what they're proposing is to drive a tunnel under the glaciers to bring their ore out from the deposits to a mill site which is closer to the highway. Where they're proposing to put the tunnel goes right through the Treaty Creek property, which would be excellent for Treaty Creek because of that infrastructure would all be in place then.
Oh, wow. Okay, so that helps you a lot, of course, for the future.
Yeah,
okay,
that'd be great.
Super, great. What is the plan now for, let's say, 2019? I mean, now you had probably to stop you have stopped already now the activity because snow is starting, and there's snow. It's snowing a lot, as I heard. So you really have to bring out the people from the camp, So what are the plans then for the restart next year?
Oh, well, get in there as soon as possible. It's going to depend on the budget. Well, we'll let the money guys tell us how much they've got to spend, but we're looking at a big program, if possible, of up to 20,000 meters of drilling.
Okay, wow. And let's say at the same area, you want to do maybe some step out, or let's say you're more defining what you have already?
I think it would be continuing to step out to grow the size of the deposit. It's wide open to the north. The last drill holes were looking good. I can't give you any results yet, but
I see. Okay,
but
he's smiling, you know.
But I think there's some pretty good potential to carry on drilling to the north and keep expanding the zone.
Okay, fantastic. Can we also expect then maybe a 43-101 compliant resource? Because by now you have like 1.8, 1.9 million ounces, but it's what you call a range because it's not yet by the national instrument defined. Yeah, we have to point that out, of course. Yeah, so it's not economic by any means, but. How is the chance that you will then finally do that?
We're hoping that's the case, and that's going to be dependent on, well, basically these last 3 holes, because we have to look at all the results, and as you say, it has to be defined as an economically extractable ore body. So we're going to wait till we get all the results in and look at them all, and we'll determine that within the next couple of months.
Interesting. Okay. And I think you have to raise also some money to, let's say, move that really on the fast pace, right?
Yeah, well, 20,000 meters of drilling, that's a lot of money. We're talking $5 to $6 million.
Yeah. Okay, so you're now in the mode to raise the money?
That's right.
Okay, so guys, hey, have a look at the company here. Okay, super. Infrastructure-wise, you said already with that Seabridge project, on the one hand, on the other hand, the Bruce Track project, I would assume that this moves on over the next years very positively, right? So the plan for you guys is to explore your property to a certain extent and then maybe, let's call it, collaborate with one of the two big boys, or to sell the company even?
That would be ideal, actually, but that's kind of up to them. But at this point, we're looking at continuing the drilling to try and build a deposit to make it a more valuable commodity for the shareholders.
Absolutely.
There are also some pretty large properties that Tudor holds to the south of KSM. And there's some known showings on those properties, and those really deserve some further work. And we're hoping to have an exploration program, get the geologists out on the ground and get some samples.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Are we talking now of gold only, or you have also other metals associated?
Well, silver, of course. Mostly in that area, it's copper, gold, silver.
So those are exactly the metals which are in high demand. I mean, copper and silver, of course. Gold we need anyway for the security, that's for sure. But those are the, let's say, the battery metals and the solar metals, right? Yeah, fantastic, great. So from that side, thank you very much for the update. And I would say keep it going. We look forward to your news flow, of course. And
Okay.
Let the drills turn.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that was Jeff Rowe, the geologist of Tudor Gold. And you heard it. Drills have turned in the summer season quite successfully so far. Some phenomenal intercepts like 482 meters with almost 0.5 gram gold per ton. This is really fantastic. And also, I think the special location of Tudor Gold, sandwiched between Bruce Jack and Seabridge, makes this really a special situation, I would call it. And 3 more holes are still outstanding, so I would suggest you check out the news, and hopefully, as he smiled a lot, so they probably are quite good. So maybe you follow the news quite closely here. Check out the company. Thanks for watching us. Bye-bye from Zurich.